My name is Marilyn Peña. I am the committee chairperson for Health, Human, and LGBTQIA plus committee meeting. I am starting over for introductions. To my left.
Hi, my name is Melissa Ogletree. I am a member of the community.
Thank you for coming. Yeah. Good.
Hi, my name is Jose Quintana. I'm a representative for the New York City Department of Health.
How you doing? My name is Wilbur Del Carmen. I am with PR Alliance Recovery Center at Samaritan Daytime Village.
Thank you for coming.
Good afternoon. My name is Albert Chuck Williams. I'm the casting program coordinator for Park Bronx via Samaritan Daytime Village.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christine Licata, and I'm a Community Board 1 member.
Good evening, my name is Terry Israel, and I am a constituent of Community Board 1.
Thank you.
Good evening, Madam Chair, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Jordan, District Manager to the Board. Our meeting is being broadcast live on our YouTube channel. If you're speaking for the first time, please make sure you say your first and last name for the audio device to be able to record the minutes. Thank you, Madam Chair. You have a full agenda.
Thank you. So we are gonna go straight to old business, which is the health fair check-in. I do have in front of you guys the map, the flyer for August health fair, and then also I had to put together when I met with MIT Parks the picture of where the park is, the health fair is gonna be located at. So it's specifically utilizing the soccer field. And so that blueprint is there so that you guys can see. If you guys have any comments or concerns or anything, just let me know. Just checking in with you guys. The flyer it's a sample flyer right now just to give to Park so that they're fully aware that we are securing this health fair event that's on August 1st. But it eventually will change so that we can have collaborators and sponsors and things of that nature on that flyer. So the flyer will change eventually throughout the months to come for August. Any questions?
Super excited.
That's great.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for your leadership, Madam Chair, again for conceiving this baby. And hopefully, and then, well, you know, sometimes perfection takes time, right?
Okay.
To be aged correctly, and then to see what it was gonna look like in the future. I had the great opportunity of walking these streets with you and to be around for 2 years to even passionate discussions, but to seriously see the vision of this, making sure it happens to this part of the district where, like you were talking about, that we have not been able to host events as much as we wanted to. This is an amazing opportunity to be able to work on so many issues in that part of the district that needs a lot of attention from the community board. So
thank you. I want to just give you guys a heads up on we're doing a health fair and we want to be able to collaborate with anyone in the Bronx, especially for CB1. CB1 focuses on Melrose, Port Morris, and Mount Haven, and my goal is to ensure that we are able to do events that are not just catering to the hub, but outside within CB1 because that's important for me. And it's a health fair resource event for all. There are a lot of things that's happening, especially within health in general. There are many disparities. There are people who are facing backlash when it comes to health insurance payments, etc. And also people who just don't have the resources to get treatments or even the resources to know whether or not they need to be screened for colon cancer, etc. And so that is my piece of it, my hat that I've been wearing really hard to just facilitate this and try to get this together. So wanted to give you guys heads up on that.
And she said she will need some sponsors or some takeovers.
Yeah, eventually. I'll hit you guys up.
Yeah.
Do we have any other questions or we're good? All right, so we're gonna go straight to the new business, which is you guys, Wilbert, right? The Carmen?
Yes, Wilbur Del Carmen.
Yeah, and we have Jessica, but I believe that's you're someone else.
Correct.
Yeah. Can you mention your name out?
Albert Chuck Williams,
Yes.
the casting program coordinator for
All
Park
right,
Bronx.
perfect. So take the floor.
So my name is Wilbur Del Carmen, and I'm hired at, like I said, PR Alliance Recovery Center. It's at Samaritan Daytime Village, and we have over 40 free services that we offer the community. And we don't ask for Medicaid, but we do help people get their Medicaid. Anything else that they need, we provide the resources for them. We do a lot of referrals, but we're open from Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's a walk-in center that people can just walk in and receive the help that they need. We also provide them with food, coffee in the morning, because that's very important in recovery. We meet people where they're at.
Mhm.
So we have different workshops throughout the day. We have a computer lab that they have access to, and we keep it a safe space. I'm someone that comes from lived experience, so I have over a year sober myself. I was homeless last year. I've done more than 10 years of imprisonment. And being hired now gives me the opportunity to go to those places where people feel invisible. I know what that's like. And all my peers come from lived experience as well. And we have the ability to make a difference, and that's what we work on every day. And we do a lot of outreach in these communities, and we see that it's awful what's going on. And everybody's not gonna receive the help, but we're there to offer it regardless. And we also are big on Narcan training. I have been able to be with one of my peers that we both have the training, and we help the NYPD out here to stop an overdose from happening. And they asked for our help, and we were able to engage in that. But I've also been on the other side where I attended a funeral, right? So I know how important this is. This is not a game. And we're also located in Queens. We have a center in Queens and one in the Bronx. We have Food as Medicine initiative, where we teach participants about how important the nutrition is, as far as even if they don't have a lot of money to buy these items, even with the little that they have, we make the best out of it. And we do cooking demonstrations, and we teach the importance of what you put in your body, because the goal is to live, not just survive, right?
Mhm.
And that's pretty much what I'm touching on, and my supervisor Chuck Williams can touch on it as well. But we're just here to we want to bring awareness to our services. We want individuals to know that we exist. We're not after your Medicaid. This is not a gimmick. Please seek this help, but we need the exposure, and that's what we're here for.
Okay, that's great.
Again, Albert Chuck Williams. So just to give a generalized summary of what Wilbur was saying, everything that we provide and or consider a resource is basically what the community needs and are not aware that it's actually there. So we have to know where to go, how to go about it, and exactly what time that they should actually arrive. Because if you arrive at the DMV at 3 o'clock, you're not going to get any service. So with that being said, we try to make the contacts in all of facilities, especially government ones, for that simple fact that we can actually not speed the process, but assure that the process is getting done and done correctly. And we do that with any and every organization, not just the government organization. The Food as Medicine initiative, we stay in constant contact with food pantries, just in case if some of our members don't have the resources to get food. So now they can go get vegetables, canned goods, things of that nature. And we also have people that come in and donate stuff to the center, so that way they can have a sense of filling or belonging when they do come into the doors, and they see that people are actually coming and engaging with everyone that comes through the door. No matter race, color, or creed, you're still welcome. We don't bill your Medicaid again. And we do refer you to just about 6 different programs, and they're inside the packet. Now, in the Richard Pruitt Wellness Center, which is located on 148th and Cortland Avenue, all of these services are provided via Samaritan Daytop Village. But the first page is where myself and Wilbur are engaging members. That's the Peer Alliance Recovery Center at the Bronx. As Wilbur said, we have one in Queens as well. Both of us are in Queens and Bronx, but we also have other peers that can serve as members in our absence. There is also a health fair that we have coming up as well that we do in St. Mary's Park, but we're actually looking to change it to the Jackie Robinson Park in Harlem. It's a bigger venue. More vendors can come and attend, and hopefully we can coordinate with the services, and maybe you guys can come out and present as well. With that being said, I am an ally to people in recovery. Myself, I've done 14 years in the penitentiary, and I do know what it feels like to come home and not know where to go or even how to go about getting services and things that are set in place specifically for me or people like me in my status. So the peers act as bridges to basically everything positive in someone's life. We are that bridge.
Mm. Thank you for sharing.
Fantastic.
Of course.
I'm gonna open up to the floor. Anyone has any questions?
Please, I implore you.
Christine Licata, board member. A quick question about when I see these amazing programs that you offer within social activities,
Yes.
do you partner with other organizations to bring those activities there? Like, certain, for example, like the art and music workshops, movie events, or those things you produce within the program?
That's the great thing about it. It's a mixture. So sometimes we do have people that come in and make workshops and ask to partner with us
Yes.
to do workshops. But then we also have members and peers that actually have the experience to teach those workshops, such as art, music, and
nice. So
just
it's peer-led.
yes. I started a financial literacy group. I actually got MCU to join. They've been on board. Chase is on board. There's just, again, this. Once you actually get involved in the members engaged, is priceless.
It's fantastic.
And your hours,
Thank
just to clarify, what are your hours?
Monday through Friday, 10 through 6, excluding federal holidays.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to get that out the way just in case, because
And I didn't put a calendar on it because it's always subject to change with the weekends of the second weekend of the month. We show a movie matinee that has to do with recovery or sustaining positivity in your life. So 2 months ago, we showed The Happiness of Pursuit. This month, I showed Hidden Figures. Next month, it'll be, movies of that stature.
okay. And you guys are just presenting just to get the word out or a lot of support? Word out, okay. All right, this is amazing.
I
like
wouldn't-
this.
Not just to get the word out, just definitely for the support as well.
No, for sure.
Yes.
I just wanted to also ask, what does that look like on a day-to-day for you guys? Like, what is the influx? What is the, do you guys have a full house? Who can you guys be able to assist? Is it anyone within the 5 boroughs that can just come out of nowhere and just come to the Bronx?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. I'm
Absolutely.
asking for that because there's people who are in need of these services, and a lot of the times they do get the doors closed and shut down on them because they're not are within the zip code range. And so we want to be able to voice that and be able to provide those type of information to the community. There's not just a specific zip code. They
Correct.
can all come from whenever or wherever.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
The only difference is outreach.
Okay.
Myself, I'm a part of the CASN network, which is the Citywide Addiction Support Network. So I'm only allotted to the Bronx and Queens. Now they do have another team that still I oversee, but they are allotted to Harlem, so on and so forth. But Wilbert, Taylor, they have the Stu Grant, which is another outreach program where they're in almost all boroughs.
Yeah, this is amazing. Do you have any questions?
Yes, Chair. Thank you. So, thank you, Anthony Jordan, District Manager to the board. As you know, our brothers and sisters that were broadcast on the post about the open use of drugs, syringes, probably that was pictured on at the hub. Talk to us about your outreach efforts here at home, where one of your home base offices are, and what the work you're doing out in the hub, or if you're doing work in the hub to help our brothers and sisters who are suffering from that issue. I'm listening. There's a lot of people who say they are working out in the hub. I know the hub is people territorial, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I want you to tell your story about what you're doing.
Understood. I'm so glad I came to this meeting.
Yeah.
Albert Chuck Williams. Again, I'm outside. Rain, sleet, hail, snow. Chuck will be outside tomorrow. I don't know about what other people are saying. I know about what I'm doing. I know I'm outside. Every Tuesday, I meet with the Bronx Opioid Collective.
Sure.
On Point, Acacia. I'm outside. And every Tuesday morning, you can just ask somebody who's outside. They'll tell you. I don't have to actually boast or say I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But my grant specifically deals with harm reduction. So as far as needle exchanges and things like that, that would have to be another opioid collective company or organization, which will be On Point or Boom Health, so to say. I'm actually the harm reduction services part. So that means condoms, fentanyl, xylazine test strips, Narcan kits, condoms, things of that nature. Anything that will help them protect you, wound care kits, to keep the harm reduction down versus and meet you where you're at instead of placing a stigma on someone for actually dealing with a substance abuse disorder and or mental health crisis.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I am with it.
Yeah.
I don't get into the politics of it. I just do what I think I was sent here to do, which is help the people.
Tell us what's happening with our brothers and sisters there. I mean, we know that the city, under the previous administration just closed it and hope that it is not ground zero at the Roberto Clemente Plaza. But we know that this people are still suffering. People are still working, having an addiction problem, and some people are looking for resources, whether it is the long road to getting clean, to getting the first time getting access to healthcare services. Because some people we know that they have not seen a doctor in years, or even this again, like you said, have access to clean needles, condoms, a hot meal, whatever it is that brothers and sisters need. What is the temperature in your profession, your understanding, what's happening now? This is the hub right now. What's happening now?
They're getting serviced. Again, the building to which I provide services out of mainly, which is the Richard Pruitt's Wellness Centers. We have a health center, SDH, Samaritan Daytop Health. It's on the 6th floor. I've literally escorted people upstairs to Samaritan Daytop Health to deal with wound cares, and or if it's above the care of a physician, they'll walk them or escort them to the I think it's Lincoln.
Lincoln is right here. Yeah.
Yes, Lincoln Hospital, and they get the services there. Again, the billing part, I don't know. That's not my field, but I do know they do get serviced.
So in your profession, if you were to say that what our brothers and sisters are not getting, that's not there yet, access to supportive housing, access to whatever programs or resources or services is not there, what would you, and you have the ability to be able to say, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Community Board, or Miss Community Board, or whatever, we need, Councilman, we need this because our brothers and sisters are suffering or dying or need this access to this. What would you say, in your opinion? Yeah, it's a tough question sometimes.
And if you can't answer, and if it's not for you, then that's okay. Then we understand that. If it's someone else,
right?
Then,
like I don't get into the politics.
Right.
So again, speaking in my own opinion could still cause someone or people in higher positions to actually hold me accountable for saying.
Okay, so I'll enjoy that question, and I appreciate that. But because let me just say this committee, this board has been since this issue was going on, has been focusing on providing support and resources. We don't believe that this situation needs to be criminalized as an example of how to be able to deal with it, because substance abuse is for someone who is dealing with addiction for years is a very hard thing to deal with on whatever level. Correct. And so, but we know that our brothers and sisters can be left out. And the example, we looked at what was happening in the harbor blizzard that's been going on.
Okay.
We also, the city lost a lot of people. A lot of things are happening, but we know that there is some resources are needed. If something is coming, we need to get ahead of providing proactive ideas and suggestions of it. So I would love to talk to your team offline about what you think and this work that this committee has been doing already, or what we should be looking at focusing, because we have everybody who comes to the community board for different things. Let's support, let's do this, let's do that, but we want to imagine what works for Bronx Community Board number one. And we don't want our brothers and sisters to be suffering summer, winter, spring, fall, out in any environment. So thank you for your time to come out to provide some support. I don't know if your colleague wanted to share something safely.
Of course.
Okay, cool.
I just want to add that I understand that a lot of people aren't going to want the services, right? But our outreach also gives food, right? And consistency is the key. So the more that our community sees us, we build a trust. And when they see us coming, there's a certain color we have with our cart that we push, and they know that they're gonna be fed, right? So we know that tomorrow at a certain time they're gonna expect us to be there, and I'm okay with that because you put food in your body. It's bigger than that. You have to start somewhere, and if we engage with 30 individuals in the street, at least 4 come back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about the numbers. It's like, how did you respond to this community? Did you reach out to enough people? So what I'm trying to say is it works, but the consistency matters. And that's what I'm learning. We were out there in the cold, giving out socks, gloves. We were bringing people back to the center. I was telling them that at least come get food and be warm. You might not want to. We have a Zen room where it's a quiet room where they don't have to deal with all this noise that's out here. They can be at peace. Nobody's gonna bother them. They can be comfortable and safe. It's bigger than just us being out here. The center provides so much. So this is what I'm saying about exposure. A lot of people don't even know it exists.
Right.
And that's why we have participants that faithfully just come because they want to be a part of it. Like they don't even have to engage. They just feel safe.
Mm-hmm. I have a question or comment. Where exactly do you guys conduct the outreach, and are you guys open to conduct outreach elsewhere that maybe could be able to target and assist individuals who are struggling?
Absolutely. And to double back, it just dawned on me. Like, in my opinion, I will answer. Education and compassion.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what it's going to take to get people to realize that it's not just a culture thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a person thing. It can happen to anyone at any given time.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
As far as outreach goes, we don't just do outreach in the hub though. We go to Hunts Point.
Yeah.
What's the Kingsbridge? What is it?
Kingsbridge.
Yeah, is that
Kingsbridge Men's Shelter.
Yeah.
We're
I'm
in a
from
lot
Queens,
of
but
yes.
I work out here and I really do outreach. I'll do outreach everywhere though. We'll go to Manhattan. We'll go to Queens. It doesn't matter. Wherever it's needed, we'll go. We also have a van where we're able to travel.
Okay.
Yeah, so we select locations and we just go forward. And we also partner up with a lot of organizations.
Thank you for sharing. I just wanted to know if you guys were open, because there are other areas within the Bronx that, like myself, I've seen a lot of, traffic happening, and our brothers and sisters are really struggling with the lack of support, especially in the Bruckner section of the Bronx.
Absolutely.
And that's by Port Morris as well. I've seen a lot, especially with their shelters and things of that nature. So we just want to be able to, how can we support you as a board, as the community board one, to inform whenever we see these type of patterns and behaviors happening, so that way you can reach out to our brothers and sisters because they're in need of those type of supports.
I would just say Albert Chuck Williams, I'm speaking just to say, keep us in the loop. I mean, I'm just doubling back. I have definitely came here. This is not my first time here.
Mhm.
But again, just keep us in the loop. And Wilbert, he's like a little hound dog. He'll definitely email you 1,003 times. And that's exactly what I need for him to do. And I'm okay with that, as long as we get that one answer.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, I have
Of course.
another question about your creative arts program. I'm also an arts lover, so Christina gets to share that by herself sometimes. But I know that sometimes people get to means of expression comes out in so much art. There's a lot of talent that's out there too. That's hidden talent. What are some of the things that this program, specifically an art program, I don't know if I'm sure you experienced it, where you've seen that you see folks being able to express themselves with talent that you've seen come out of this program, and how has it been successful?
Of course. So we have Live at Park, which it happens once a month, either in Queens and or the Bronx. And we actually had a Grammy-nominated recording artist's son. Can't put his name out there, but he was definitely part of the program. And when I say the kid is talented, he is talented. He ran the workshop, and just watching someone in their element is priceless. And getting everyone to interact and engage, like music was his passion, and it's still his passion, and it happens. that's just one of the programs and just one of the many things that we do at the park centers. And it's a workshop that it's ran by either the members and or the staff. So it goes hand in hand. And we have a vision team that happens once a month. It's for new suggestions and things from the participants that they actually come and say, hey, I think we should do this. Oh, I want to do a crochet. Now we have a crochet class. They learn how to crochet, make sweaters, gloves. I got a scarf for Christmas.
That's great. Fantastic.
How big is it? How big is your team first in the Bronx, and then you do citywide? How big is your team?
About on a good month, it would be at least 15 staff. Correct. And on a daily basis, at the least, is about 50 to 60 participants from 10 to 6.
Okay.
Very much so.
We would love to have opportunity to go and visit the center.
Absolutely.
Whenever we understand that, whatever that works. So please ask I think I talked to your VP and other team members in the past when the Samaritan came out to go visit the space and see it actually in person. So if you
telling you
to bring an invitation, okay, well,
I will introduce you to them myself.
right, to have them in. So we appreciate that.
I'm down for
To
that.
learn more, right? Because it's important for us to inspect what you expect, also suspect.
Of course, it's
Right.
it's the same way. Before we refer members to other programs as such, we still do our due diligence. So it's understood.
Oh, and we would love to come and support that. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Yeah, we have any questions?
No, I have no
Any comments? No? All
Thank you.
right.
It sounds like you guys are doing a great job. That's
Yeah.
Thank you.
keep it up, please.
Whatever we can do to help our brothers and sisters out there as much as possible. I'm for it as a DM, and the board is all behind us to
Yeah.
make sure.
Thank you so much for your presentation and it was very informative and we do appreciate that. You also clarify a lot of things too online because a lot of people have, the community, there is a stigma, especially with Samaritan Village specifically. And I want to make that very clear that we are here to support and whatever it is that you guys need from us, we're there.
Wholeheartedly, I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
I mean,
Congratulations.
for me,
on all
I
you're
can't
doing.
speak on everybody else's.
No, of course. Thank you so much. You guys are all done, but we are gonna talk about the Rise Center Lincoln Hospital. We got an email. They're set for April.
Yes.
So we will have somebody to present in April.
Yes, because so we were talking about it very
Can you
briefly,
please,
right? So
we adjourn the meeting?
very quickly, Lincoln Hospital, cause they have everyone knows that Lincoln Hospital has new senior and executive staff that Christina Guterres and the rest of her team, and as they grow, let's just say a public hospital system, they have to engage the community board as much as possible about new resources and services for their Rise Center, which is helping in their substance abuse and psychiatric department. And so we asked them to try to be here today, but the schedule was
I
packed.
think
And they're traveling from far, so but not Lincoln. But the consultants are working on it are in New Rochelle, but it still impacts Lincoln. So they want to come and engage the board about evaluating constantly their resources and services and their psychiatric and substance abuse department. So we will give a full presentation where we're asked to interact and give our opinion. So please, if you could try to make it or engage in the April meeting just to talk about what have you seen that's been positively happening in Lincoln. We really appreciate that you guys showed up at that meeting. So thank you, Madam Chair.
Mm-hmm. And we have your card, so if anything, we'll shoot you an email just to confirm the dates, okay?
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask one.
Don't worry about it, we
All
got
right.
you.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Count us in for this too, though.
Yes,
Alright.
I mean, that's the main reason why we wanted you to get the flyer and everything else. So we are good, I'm gonna adjourn the
Did you
meeting.
guys get the flyer for
Working, record time?
Can I,
Yes.
record time?
Oh,
Not that, no.
May I have, motion to adjourn?
Thank you so much.
Hi, Christine, make a motion to adjourn.
Anyone else?
Second.
Second? Okay,
No, let's go.
we done. That's it.
Yeah, we put a gavel here, you got it quickly.
Nervous.